Hello and welcome to Lighthouse Intuitive Tarot. My name's Julie and this is going to be the Oracle and Tarot reading for today, February the 26th, 2023. If you find this reading at another time, please understand that energy is completely fluid and trust that you are being brought into a reading at the right time for you. So those energies will still be completely relevant and there will be a message for you within the reading, okay? I've pre-shuffled and premeditated on the decks that we're using. Today we're going to pull an oracle from the Work Your Light Tarot. And we'll just cut the deck and see what wants to come forward. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Beautiful. Here's our card, and I'm going to look it up in the book. Now, it's funny because just a few days ago, I was very called to use rose incense. And I've seen a lot of roses since in various decks. So it's been definitely an energy that's been present in the collective here. Let me grab our page and I will read for you the insight from this lovely card. Take a look at that image. All right, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages, it is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all of life. Yeah. You're being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You're being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You're being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or in the little things like how you dress, to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt by all beings. That's wonderful. What a beautiful, peaceful, love-filled message. I adore that energy. I gotta say, that is an extremely personally relevant energy for me. I feel very much aligned to this Sisterhood of the Rose. I hope that you do too. That's exactly, it's funny because whenever somebody asks me, what is it that you aspire to do in your life? Like what gives me joy? And my answer is, because there's so many different things, truly. I mean, really and honestly, I'm drawn to so many different ways of expression, but I've figured out that the most concise way to answer that is to say that I love to create beauty in all ways, in all things. So I love to design and I love to draw. I love to paint. You know, I love to be out in nature. I love to watch things grow, literally. I plant constantly. You know, so it's that connection to really wanting to just create beauty. And it's funny because I've definitely spent, and maybe you can relate to this as well, I've spent time in my life where I've felt that somehow this creation of beauty, like I've questioned it, you know, it's like, that seems sort of pointless or a little bit meaningless or maybe frivolous or maybe materialistic or whatever. And all of those questions are relevant. That they were part of my personal journey to move through how I would process, coming round to still recognizing that there's value in wanting to create beauty. There's beautiful value in it. I mean, art is such a huge part of our history. It's how like us today, we can go into a beautiful art gallery and look at a painting done by, a master from, centuries ago, and still take so much of the human experience from it, both emotionally and historically. And there's so much value in that. So in case you ever also, or if you're in the place right now where you struggle with the notion of, is creating beauty and having that as a goal, if you've ever asked yourself, like, is that shallow, or is that something that, I've got to dig deeper and find something more meaningful? No. This is spirit saying, absolutely not. There is complete inherent value in wanting to just create beauty in this world. And it really does benefit all beings, when it's done in a conscious and, generous way, with the intention of sharing it, putting it out and wanting for others to benefit from that wonderful creation. All right. So very touched by that message. Excuse me, my voice went a little there. All right, we've got traditional Rider-Waite. Let's grab a tarot to enhance this energy. Let's see what wants to come forward as a tarot card to enhance that energy today. Nothing jumping. I'm being called to just split the deck. All right, will do. Oh, there it is. All right, the Knight of Cups. Excellent. What a lovely card. Okay, so the Knight of Cups. Well, knights are bringing in a message typically, and they're moving usually at a pretty good pace. I mean, this is definitely a knight coming in with purpose and intention, and he's offering this cup of love. Now, the Ace of Cups that he's holding is a cup of love, but it's a cup of harmony as well. So again, looking at our oracle message, this creation of harmony and beauty all around you, he's coming in. I'm assuming this is sort of a he, but it could be anything. Gender really doesn't matter, of course. The figure is coming in with an offering, and it is a gracious, loving, abundant, very abundant, overflowing offer, really. So, there's a lot of beauty in that cup, we'll put it that way. And so that ties in so very nicely with this. So you might find that you're developing, you're getting an answer to something, or something new presents itself. And it is a harmonious balance and potentially a solution or a wish come true to this creation and connection to harmonious beauty. Finally, we will pull ourselves a crystal mandala. I'm going to split the deck on this one as well and just see what we get. Take from the bottom the goddess Tara and Tibetan quartz. How lovely. Her eye ever open is the message. I acknowledge that my inner light is growing stronger, shining brighter and becoming more visible to all. I relax in the understanding that the brighter the light, the more powerful the spiritual protection I generate for myself and for all beings. I shine fearless and true, with respectful boundaries that honor the need for all beings to choose their path. I attract and emanate a high level of spiritual guidance, wisdom, and protection for all. Gorgeous. And that, in tying in with the sisterhood of the rose, is really reiterating that love for all, that protection for all, the sacredness, the recognition of sacredness in all beings and in all entities, in our planet, in the world around us, and the need to care for it, protect it, speak for it, and hold our voice strong for it. We need to do that more than ever before, you know. I mean, it's so often said when it comes to our planet, we've all seen it, but we have to check in with the message that our planet doesn't need us. We need our planet. You know, disrespecting our Mother Earth and its endless abundance and resources will actually lead to end. Because, you know, not recognizing that those resources are meant to replenish in sacred timing, you know, it will be to our own demise as humanity, you know, and it will take other beings with us, and we will have that karmic debt. It's not something that we need or want. We must collectively recognize that. There is a shift, though. There's a very big shift coming into the collective consciousness. My aim with the channel is to just never come off. I really hope it doesn't come off with a preachy tone. I don't mean it that way at all. I mean it, and I offer it with love and light in my heart. And I really have to trust that that does come through, because it's just really a plea and an aid, really. It's how it's intended, this channel, to help people to see and to be inspired towards the messages of guiding us in the right directions. You know, taking stock of the things that truly matter and making the changes that we need to make in order to be more authentic humans. You know, spiritual beings having this human experience, loving and respecting everything around us that is involved in the experience, seen and unseen. Thank you so much for being here today. And I look forward to checking in with you again tomorrow for tomorrow's energies. Take care. Namaste.